In this video, I'm going to show you how to rotate your tires on your front wheel drive car using a jack and two jack stands. It's a 3-step process and it's very easy to do, and that's all right now on Nexus Auto. Alright, so as you can see, I've got everything set up here. We're going to jack this car up now. Now keep in mind, it does vary by car to car. I'm using a Chevy Equinox here, but it applies to any car. The idea, of course, just as a reminder, the front tires come straight back and the rear tires move forward, but they're supposed to swap. So that's the idea that we're working with here, and that's what I'll show you to do, just with the jack and two jack stands. So you see I've already got the jack lined up here, so we're going to begin by jacking up now. And then you slowly lower the car down onto your jack stands. Now you start taking off your wheels. Now I'm not going to go through specifics of wheel torque or lug nut size or anything, because this is general. Although I'm doing this on this car, it's general for all cars, right? So know what works for your car. Wheel is really on there. Let me give it an old donkey kick. Huh, interesting. Okay, so got that off. Let me show you what happened, because you may encounter this just as I did. So, if you look along here, you see a lot of the corrosion and buildup. Essentially, the tire became stuck on. So I grabbed my sledge, just gave it a couple good whacks on the back of the rubber, not the rim, and it came off. But not very hard, just gentle, decent medium strength, and it came off. But that's what happened there. This is why it's always a good idea to grease here up. If you encounter this issue, it doesn't hurt at this point to put some anti-seize on there for sure. Alright, that one hiccup's out of the way. Let's continue on, shall we? Let's hope we don't get the same problem in the front. Fingers crossed. Very nice. So this tire now is going to go back there. Alright, so now I've actually prepped the wheels out. I got rid of all that little bit of corrosion and stuff that I saw there. And now it's just a matter of putting our wheels back on. Always remember, never tighten the wheels with your gun. Use a torque wrench. use star pattern, right? We'll do the same for the back. Okay, so now I'm just going to jack the car back up with the jack, remove the jack stands, and then drop the car back down. And drop it down slowly. Now, at this point here, if you really want to, you can actually torque out your rear wheels, because again, you're getting the front onto the back. That tire is now where it's supposed to be. That one is not. That's still got to go on the other side. So, but these two have been swapped now. So this one you can actually torque to your specifications, whatever that is for your car. And then you do this same thing for the other side. I'm not going to film the other side. That's kind of redundant, but you get the idea. So you're swapping these two, then you're going to the other side and swapping the other two. Okay, so I've now done the other side. Like I said, I didn't bother to film that. No point in filming that. It'll be the same thing as what you just saw. But now, just so you know, the two front tires are now sitting on the back. And I've actually already torqued them up to specifications for this car. Now that that's done, I've dropped both sides of the car. And now I've jacked up the front of the car. Again, every car is different. Some of them, like for example, I was able to do this easily on the subframe on the front of the car. Some cars you can't do that. They may have a cover or the subframe is not easily accessible. Got to work with whatever your car is, right? But as you can see, I have jacked it up and I've supported on jack stands on both sides. And this is now just the same thing that you do before. You're going to take off this wheel, take off the other wheel, and swap them. Now you see how easy that came off? That is because I didn't torque them up or anything like that. I just zipped them on just so they're basically acting like jack stands in a way. That's why they came off so easily just now. So you're not tightening these up when you drop the car the first time. Now we'll do the same thing on this side as well. Take this wheel off. Oops. Gonna move that one aside for a moment. Now this one goes on. If you want, now wouldn't be a bad time if you did put NTCs or anything. Wouldn't hurt to put a little bit more, as some would have rubbed off on that rim. And once again, notice how I'm not wailing on or anything like that. Just going on these just enough to kind of get them tight, so that when you drop the wheel, you're actually torquing on the wheel down. And the same thing over here. So at this point, I'm going to jack up the car. Move my jack stands. A little more, actually. Then we drop your car down. And once you've done this, then it's just a matter of torquing your front wheels to specifications, and you're all done. Tire rotation is complete. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope this video has helped you out here today. Now let's go through some of the YouTube stuff, shall we? Don't forget to like and subscribe if this video has helped you out. And if you want to see my future videos, I try and put out one at least once a week. Make sure to hit notifications as well, just so you can get those videos. On the flip side to that, if you didn't like the video for whatever reason and you do dislike it, not a problem. Feel free to leave in the comments of why you disliked it, whether it be something I did wrong, whether it's something you didn't like in the video. By all means, just let me know so I can keep making the best content possible. It's kind of the whole point of it, so make sure to do that. Speaking of the comments, if you have any questions, concerns, anything you want to add on, anything you see you can do better, anything that maybe you add on and it actually is worse, whatever it is, feel free to leave it in the comments. Nothing wrong with that. I always try and answer whenever I can. It may not be the same day, next day, whatever, but I try and answer all comments, so make sure to leave that as well. Once again, I want to thank you very, very much for watching the video, and I'll see you next time.